Thank you guys for clicking on the video. My name is Sully, and today, fellas, gonna do a shootout commentary. I could do Hut, and the only reason why I use Hut, I'm just gonna tell you guys right now. If you haven't figured it out by now, well, I'm gonna tell you. The only reason why I use Hut on my random, on my gameplays about manhood and stuff, is because I know more people will click on it because it says Hut in the title than if I should put in like a shootout commentary or if I did versus mode. I know more people are going to click on it. So I hope you guys respect that. But I wanted to do a shootout because shootouts are fun. They're healthy. They're like the veggies that you don't want to eat, but they're good for you. So we're going to sort of divulge into why I haven't uploaded a video in a week. Some of you that who are very astute might say, Sully, you haven't uploaded one. What's the deal? And some of you don't follow me on Twitter. And so, something happened with the family that's very bad. It's very bad. And it really, really hit hard. It really hit us in the gut. And we're moving. We're moving. But some of you know, some of you don't know. I'm not going to go into the logistics of what happened. But where's Ovechkin? There he is. It's very bad. I've never had to deal with anything like this before, and we gotta put Chimmer. Actually, we gotta put Ward. Wardo's been holding it down. No new friends, and so it's been very hard, and but it's been very rough. But I have a lot of people praying. If anything, this doesn't shake my faith. It just secures my faith even more. So, those of you guys who know, I appreciate so much the support. I think three people I want to highlight. One is Richard Head 93. If you don't know him, please check out his channel and follow him on Twitter. He actually is very crazy. Well, it's not crazy, but it's crazy and it's pretty cool. He stopped his live stream and he talked to me, and that was pretty cool. Deke, shout out to Deke. Deke, I have to give a huge shout out to. And I actually have a funny story. Deke, I texted right away when he heard the news fresh, right off the grill. He got the hamburger, and I was actually sitting there pouring my heart out to Deke. And typically, Deke's a very chill guy, and he'll be and he'll be yeah, he'll mouth something. But I was just sitting there talking, and I'm getting no response, and then suddenly Deke texts me and he's like, "Oh yeah, I had to go help my mom. I'm not, but I can hear you through the TV." So I thought he left, but he was there all along. But anyways, I just found that to be funny. And last but not least, I think AJ, I want to get a special shout out to, because AJ and I don't go way back. Like Deke and I go way back, but we are very good friends. And dang, I couldn't pull that through. And he was there, and so the support I have is amazing. But the other reason why I was sick, ironically, I went back to my old school, and I was supposed to get away, have some laughs. And then the first day I got there, I was great. Then the next morning I threw up, and Coos with the sniper. There we go. I threw up really bad. I was throwing up all original all morning, and it was bad. So I came home. I was like, someone drive down, because it's only a 3-hour drive. I was like, someone please pick me up, and they did, thankfully. So this is my first day healthy, I can say, and I'm glad to be back, glad to be doing work. But that's where I've sort of been. And how do you sneak that through? But that's where I've been. And so that's pretty much it. That's what I wanted to get across in this little commentary. But I did want to say, if you guys watch this, I spoke to some little kids about having a child with being a sibling of a kid with disabilities, and it was pretty crazy, because the first I was in the car and we're going to some tag. We're going to some BB gun, whatever type thing, and they're talking. These kids are 8 years old, and they're talking. They asked me, they're like, "Are you subscribed to anyone on YouTube?" And I was like, I didn't tell them my YouTube channel. But they were asking me about YouTube and like who they watch and things of that nature, and it just reminded me, you know, like, I'm not telling you guys how to make your videos, but for me it was a sobering reminder that, like, there are people that watch the videos we make, and there are young people who watch the videos we make, and they watch us, and they look up to us. You may not feel like you're a kid's hero, but let me tell you what, man, when you're 6 years old, 6-year-olds today don't have, like, when I was growing up, you know, I had Rocket Power, Boy Meets World, Smart Guy, Full House, you know, all these shows, you know, Batman, the animated series, like, all these series that sort of developed me as a kid. You know, Arthur was a show I watched when I was little. These kids have YouTube now, and, you know, I just think be careful of who we portray as a kid, or to these kids, you know. I think that's something to be mindful of. I'm not telling you how to make your videos, but just, you know, for me it was a reminder to myself, like, I'm putting out content, and even though I may think, I should have just gone backhand there, but even though I may think no one watches my videos, or I may think that only people my age watch my videos, truth be told, that's not the case. And just be mindful of the fact that there are people younger than you that watch your videos, and they watch how you act. And if they have Twitter, they watch how you act on Twitter. And that doesn't mean that just because we have a lot of followers. Look at that. I had all backhand, but Brower doesn't have the hands to go. Yeah, he doesn't have the hands. I was screwed. But just be mindful of how we act to each other and what we do on Twitter and YouTube, because people watch that and people mimic that. For example, here's a great example. People mimic Johnny's mannerisms, you know, in their videos. Like, I question where some channels would be today without Johnny, but there are people that do that. And if you do that in your videos, if you mimic a guy's commentary style, imagine what little kids do to your videos, you know? So just keep that in mind. Hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to try and crank out the GM in the offseason. Big offseason for you Buffalonians. I know I botched that saying, but you know what? We're going to roll with it. So I hope you guys have a good one. Take care. I'm out.